Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Higurashi When They Cry Chapter 4. In the last episode, we eventually arrived in Hinamizawa after getting some travel arrangements with a tourist set up with a local officer in the area. And after we arrived at the bus stop that we were instructed to go to, who else was waiting for us there other than Rika, of all people? Now, I couldn't really tell you what she was doing there, but, well, I certainly wasn't unhappy to see her there. And, but shortly after running into her there, our actual tour guide showed up, and, well, Rika asked if she could come along with us on my tour, and, well, we were both like, okay. And so, we started our tour around Hinamizawa, with Akasaka taking a bunch of pictures and, like, actually admiring the scenery, while also, in the back of his mind, just, well, trying to keep in mind the general layout and the general appearance of the place here, in case it turns out to be useful to his investigation at some point. And eventually, they arrived at the Farood Shrine, where the Onikafuchi Defense Alliance's headquarters is located. Because they're able to get a very nice view of the village there from an observation platform right by the shrine. And eventually, Akasaka found himself alone with Rika, and, well, they had a conversation about, well, the possibility of the whole village being thrown under a lake here if the dam is completed. And, well, Rika is basically stated that the dam project was going to be put to an end sometime this year, for sure. But when we tried to inquire with her about how she knows this, she wouldn't really tell us why exactly. But after we kept trying even further, well, we got a reaction out of her I certainly was not expecting to see at all. Her personality did a complete 180 from anything I've ever seen of it so far up till this point. She sounded cold, indifferent. But, yeah. So, her personality did a complete sinister 180 on us. And she basically warned Akasaka to go back to Tokyo. Now, how the hell does Rika know that Akasaka is from Tokyo? I can't really tell you. But yeah, basically, go back to Tokyo, or else suffer the consequences that will end up awaiting you if you stay. And according to her, she's not really doing this out, telling him that. She didn't really tell him that out of some sense of hatred for him or anything like that. But, well, yeah. The whole encounter just turned very dark and very ominous and and more than a little unsettling. But then eventually she fell flat on her face and reverted back to her usual self. And, well, when Akasaka was like, "Hey, did you warning me about leaving back to Tokyo just now actually happen?" She claimed to not remember anything like that actually happening. Now, either what I just witnessed is some sort of hidden side to her that I've never actually seen up until now, some kind of demonic possession, or split personality. It could be anything, really. Either of those three things, I think. But right now, I'm kind of leaning more towards either split personality or hidden dark side to her personality that she apparently keeps pretty well hidden. I don't have any real basis for that. I don't have any real basis for that. I'm just going by gut instinct at this point. But needless to say, it made my entire tour, if I could just speak proper English, it made my entire tour throughout Hinamizawa with her in tow a lot darker to look back on in hindsight, and I really don't like that at all. It also is making me wonder how much of... It's also making me think It's also making me think in a more bitter note of all my encounters and interactions with her in the previous chapters too. Because I'm like, if this is actually some kind of hidden side to her personality, it just makes me wonder how much of what I've seen of her up until now is genuine, and how much of it not so much. Or was everything I thought of her personality I'd known up till this point, well, not genuine? I could sit here speculating on this for quite a while, but honestly, I don't want to take up more of your guys' time than I absolutely need to right now. So before we hit continue, we have some tips to go through. And I see a little Mion right here. Hello, and hello to you, Dr. Irie. Going smoothly. Let's see what this is about. The sound of the car grew closer, followed by a sound of it braking as the engine cut out. At that moment, his up until now lackadaisical footsteps grew decisive, as the man in the room dashed up to the wall beside the window and carefully peered outside. It was his comrade's car. Even so, he still didn't relax his guard. This must be the kidnappers. Wonder how the kid's doing. Eventually, the sound of footsteps approached the door. Thump. Thump, thump, thump. It was the passcode. I'm back. Open the door already. You must be tired. I'm opening it now. After the locks were undone and the door opened, a man appeared, his arms laden with swollen plastic grocery bags. The bags in his hands had Sevens marked written on them, with bread and milk cartons able to be glimpsed within. Well, there's only one place in the world that I'm aware of that has a Sevens marked in it, so we are undoubtedly near Hinamizawa, or right in smack in the middle of it somewhere. The contents of those bags were then spread out over a sheet on the floor. I bought some cup noodles, so go boil some water. What's the kid doing? He's been sleeping the entire time. Thank God he's not causing any trouble. He did struggle a bit when he was about to shit himself. Don't let him crap his pants. It'd suck if it starts smelling like an outhouse in here. Yeah, I know. Check that gag every now and then. We don't want it to get loose, so keep it tight. But not so tight that he stops breathing. I said I know. Huh? Didn't I ask you to pick up another can of gas for the portable stove? We're out. You never asked, you idiot. Seriously? Come on, work! Damn it. He prowled the portable stove as he struggled to get it to light. Seeing that, the man who went to buy supplies let out a deep sigh. And with a backwards glance at that sight, began to walk to the corner of the room. The kidnapped boy was sprawled out on a sheet that was spread out on the floor. Boy, you doing okay? Of course, the man didn't assume the kid was able to hear that question. It was because the boy's ears were plugged, with his eyes and ears thoroughly covered by packing tape. Also, his mouth was gagged with a thin, twisted-up towel. Because of that, the boy was unable to close his mouth properly, his cheeks sticky with his own saliva. Of course, that wasn't the only reason. Both his arms were tied tightly behind his back with a leather belt. You seem to be doing okay. At least, you're not gonna die.
お前のじいさんがしぶりよったん。耳たぶの一つも切り落とさなきゃならんかったんけ。やらんくて済んで助かりよんよ。
If your grandpa wanted to play tough, we might have had to lop off an ear. It'd be great if we don't have to. I agree, it would be great if you don't have to.
本家はこうと決めたら、鬼やんね。どんな残酷なこと命令するかも想像つかん。
If the main family says we do, though, tough luck. I can't even imagine what kind of cruel things they'd have us do.
その本家が小僧に傷一つつけるな言うてんから、とにかく順調なんだろうな。
The family says not one scratch on him, though, so it seems to be going well for the time being.
大臣はダム計画を撤回で水面下工作。Hinamizawaダム計画は無期凍結へ。
The minister is discreetly withdrawing the dam project. The Hinamizawa Dam is indefinitely postponed.
小僧の解放はいつ頃になるんだろうな。
I wonder when we're letting the boy go.
早く一服したいもんだぜ。
I just want to be done with this already.
本家が決着のタイミング測ってるらしい。
The main family seems to be
いつ
gauging
にな
that
るかはあ
time.
らんが、近いうちやんな。
I don't know when it'll be, but it'll probably soon.
よかったな小僧。もうじき解放されるぞ。
Isn't that great, kid? You'll be let go real soon. The men didn't know if their voices were heard by the boy. For him, there was nothing he could do but continue to sleep to escape his harsh reality. I guess if I was stuck in the same position as him, I'd probably try to sleep through a lot of it too.
それよん、ガスをどうするんね。ラーメン食えんよ。
More importantly, what are we gonna do about that gas? We can't eat the cup noodles raw.
ガス切れたなら言うてえな、もう。
We're out of gas. Say something. Jeez. Well, I would say better to eat them raw than starve. Why I like rainy days. Why do you like rainy days? The weather forecast had predicted that it wouldn't rain at all this entire week. It's not that I hate sunny days or anything. When every day is the same, unchanging, sunny weather, however, anybody would long for a rain cloud or two. If it's simply clear skies for a week, a month, a year, anybody would long for a rain cloud or two. The weather specialists said that they had carefully scrutinized a large quantity of past data, so it wouldn't be so likely for the forecast to be wrong. I knew as much. But even then, there was occasionally a day where I was hoping that it would be wrong, as I stared up into the clear blue sky. Was I being mischievous in hoping so? I waited and waited, feeling almost suffocated by the boring blue sky undisturbed by a single cloud. If you could die from that suffocated feeling, then the population of Earth probably wouldn't have increased to this point. In other words, the only person who was being suffocated by this was me. And so, I welcomed the summer evenings where even the weather forecast could predict a sudden shower. If I were to explain it like this, would you understand a bit more about how I feel? Let's say that tonight's dinner was going to be curry rice. But when you're called down to the dinner table, what was waiting for you was instead an eggplant and bell pepper stir-fry. This is just on your mother's whim, by the way. I would be delighted by such whimsy. I don't really like eggplants or bell peppers, but still, I'd be delighted. Clearly you don't do too well with boredom. The fact that the pre-established routine of curry rice had been broken would be amusing. If tonight was repeated 100 times, and 100 times you had to eat curry rice. Yet for just this one night, that was changed to an eggplant and bell pepper stir-fry. There's no way you couldn't enjoy that chance happening. I hate pre-established routines. I really hate when things are all decided beforehand. I have no love for boredom. I always get my hopes up that something today will be different from yesterday, no matter how trivial. It's been decided that this entire week starting today was going to be clear skies. The weather forecast decided upon it, so the god of weather must also feel obliged to do so. But who's to say that a rain cloud might not just show up one day on a whim? It's something that nobody can say for sure, but because that thought remains in this world, a creature such as myself can continue living without being suffocated. Tomorrow will probably be a hot and clear day. However, I'm the only one that knows that predetermined fate, even with about a slim 1% chance. Sometimes changes. Hoping for that 1%, I hung up upside down weather charms on my sunlit eaves throws. In the end, I spend my days waiting for those unexpected things in life to happen. I pondered why I was hoping for it. Why was I hoping for a rain cloud? The answer was simple. I've had my fill of clear skies. Then why was I hoping for a rain cloud? The answer was simple. The fact that it was going to be sunny tomorrow was boring. So why was I hoping for a rain cloud? In the end, it doesn't really matter whether it rains or shines tomorrow. Basically, it was just that the rain would water my heart, which was withered from boredom. That's why, rather than a TV drama where the plot's already been decided, I prefer to look up at the sky. I guess if you really do want unpredictability, nature is the way to go, rather than a TV drama. Again, you really aren't a fan of boredom. Barley tea and black tea and a millstone.
だいぶ血圧も良くなってきましたよ。そのお年でこれだけの回復力があるのは、いやいや、感服するばかりです。
What's up, Doc? How you doing? Your blood pressure has improved. For you to recover this quickly at your age, I'm rather impressed.
お嬢さんなら100でも200でも元気にお過ごしになれますね。
At this rate, you'll still be kicking after a couple hundred more years, were you saying? The young doctor in his medical coat said that as he undid the blood pressure cuff from the arm of the old woman tucked away in her futon.
入江の先生はほんにお上手で、わしんたいな死に損ないは早うしなんと若者の邪魔になっていけんね。
So that's what you look like, were you? I guess I can see a bit of the family resemblance between you and Mion and Shion and the like, but mostly Mion. Must be the bangs. The eye colors probably help too. You're a very good physician, Dr. Irie. If a persistent old fart like me doesn't hurry up and die, I'll just be in the way of you young folk. The old lady, Oryu, laughed faintly with a broad smile on her face. Then, running towards the sliding door, she called out in a strong voice.
しみこさん、かたえこさんおらんね。入江先生に麦茶でも入れてやりゃな。
Is Shimiko-san or Teiko-san there? Bring some tea for Dr. Irie. The sound of rushed footsteps from the hallway drew closer, until finally the door slid smoothly open. What it revealed was a young girl. It looked like the old lady's granddaughter.
シミコさんは今日はもう上がっちゃったよ。何か用？
Hello, Mion. You look a lot shorter than I remember. Shimiko-san already left for the day. Do you need something?
ミオン、入江の先生に麦茶を入れたってんな。
Mion, make some barley tea for Dr. Irie.
了解。
Okay,
抹
got
茶も
it.
飲む？
Did you want some too, Granny?
紅茶の方がいい？
Would black tea be better?
砂糖もミルクもたっぷり？
Want lots of milk and sugar?
わしが加減するから入れんでええんね。砂糖壺とミルクも一緒に持ってきてんな。
I'll measure it out myself so you don't have to put any in. Just bring the sugar jar and some milk when you bring the tea.
はいはい。
KK. The girl named Mion, after giving a rather uninterested response to her taskmaster of her grandmother, returned to the hallway.
先生の麦茶は来客用のガラスジャーに入れるんよ。ちゃんとお座布団もつけてな。
Pour the doctor's tea in the cups for the guests. And make sure you bring a coaster too.
水滴もちゃんと拭き取っとくんね。
Also make sure you dry the outside of the glass, okay?
わーってるって。うっさいな。
Yeah, yeah. You're such a fussy pants. A tired voice waved at a reply from down the hallway. The apathetic tone of voice was far from unusual. The old lady let a wry smile slip across her face as she chided the girl.
しょうがないやっちゃな。叱られるうちが離んねえ、なんたく。
Jeez, that girl just won't learn. Nothing ever scolded her about sticks.
おりょうさん、まあ、そこまでは言わなくても、ミオンちゃんも若いなりに頑張ってますから。
Now, Ryu-san. You don't have to say that. Mion-chan is doing her best in her own way, even though she's so young.
あれの母親もな、しょうがないやっちゃったんね。よう似とる。
Her mother was the same way. Couldn't teach her anything. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
で、その母親の母親もまたそっくりなんじゃないですか？
So her mother's mother must be exactly the same, no? The old lady burst out laughing. Her expression showed she hadn't taken the comment the wrong way.
入江先生、申し訳ない。症状開けてもらえんけんね。
Dr. Irie, I'm sorry, but could you open the doors for me?
風が涼しそうだわ。
Seems there's a nice cool breeze outside. The cool chirping of the Higurashi had at some point started leaking through the gap in the doorway. Irie stood up and opened the door a bit. A refreshing breeze pushed out the stale air that had built up in the room.
日中はだいぶ暑くなったように思うんですが、まだ朝夕は涼しいですね。夕べは少し肌寒いくらいでした。
It's gotten fairly hot during the day, but the evenings are still rather cool, aren't they? It was almost downright chilly last night.
ん？
Yeah.
そんな朝夕もまた、Hinamizawaのいいところな。
Those types of mornings and evenings are another one of Hinamizawa's fine points. Irie replied with a smile as he returned to sit on the cushion beside the old lady. And then the two of them, for a while, soaked in the voices of the Higurashi.
わしゃ100まで生きにせ。もうしばらくは死ねんよ。
I'm going to try to live to 100.
ダムの剣、きっちり蹴りつけるまでは、勘の蓋かって収まらんわ。
Until the business of the dam is proper finished, I ain't kicking the bucket just yet.
国が一度決めたことを撤回するのは、なかなか難しいでしょうね。
To get the government to withdraw a decision they've already made is a fairly difficult thing to do.
国のやることはな、いつの世も一周す回すみたいなもんね。そんでもだいぶ重いやっちゃ。
The way this country does things is like turning a millstone. A heavy one at that.
石臼ですか？
A millstone.
知らんねか、石臼。
Don't you know? A millstone. Irie quickly affirmed that of course he knew what the old lady was talking about. For he knew full well that Uryu didn't like having her stories interrupted.
国の医師さな。なんでもゴリゴリ引いちまう。大したもんよ。
This millstone, see, can grind anything to a pulp. It's rather impressive.
でもな、簡単には回らない。重い石臼なんねんな。
But you see, it doesn't turn that easy, because it's a rather heavy millstone.
たくさんの人間が、せーのってやって、ようやくじりじりと動き出す。そんな石臼なんよ。
Lots of people have to work in unison to get to even budge. It's that type of millstone. Irie pursed his lips, listening quietly to what she was saying. Eventually, Mion returned with some tea laid out on a tray. Seeing that Uryu was talking and in a good mood, she quietly knelt down and laid out the sets for the barley tea and black tea, careful not to interrupt.
だから、一度回り始めたら、簡単には止められんね。
That's why.
回し始める一番初めが、一番重い。
That's why, when it gets going, it's not that easy to stop. It takes the most efforts to move it right before it starts turning.
それが嫌だから、みんな手を休めんと、ゴリゴリ回し続けるんね。
Everybody hates that, so everybody keeps pushing it along without rest.
摩擦係数の話でしょ。確かにバッチャの話、理屈はあるね。
You're talking about friction, right? I get what you're saying.
ちゅうことはだ。何かの間違いで、突然石臼が止まっちまったら、また回すにゃどえらい力がかかる。ちゅうこったな。
So in other words, if there's some sort of mistake, and a millstone suddenly stops turning, to get it turning again takes a great deal of power, more or less.
確かに、一度中断した計画をもう一度動かすのに必要なエネルギーはかなりのものでしょうね。
Certainly, to get a project that's been suspended going again takes a lot of work.
簡単には止められん石臼だけどな。
It's a millstone that isn't easily stopped.
一度止めれば、二度とは回らん。
But once it's stopped, it'll never turn again.
そういう石臼よ。
It's that kind of millstone.
石臼を止めるいい手があればいいんですがね。
It'd be nice if there was some way to get that millstone to stop, wouldn't it? When Irie responded with that, Mion and the old lady suddenly sunk into silence. Irie, instinctively thinking he had said something rude, searched in a small panic for the words to correct himself. But that silence wasn't the result of rude words. For what crept across Mion and the old lady's faces were contemptuous smiles. The atmosphere surrounding Irie suddenly froze, leaving him flabbergasted. Thinking that the scornful smiles creeping across both of their faces was a result of some mistake of his, he could only grow afraid. It hadn't been that long at all since he was enveloped by silence. However, unable to stand it, Irie could only let out a weak laugh. Irie's laugh eventually spread to Mion and the old lady. Not knowing exactly what they were laughing at, their laughter left a lingering chill. The only ones not laughing were the Higurashi, who continued their simple and unchanging chorus. Well, certainly was interesting. It certainly was interesting to actually see Uryu. I was wondering when we would actually get around to seeing her. Okay, that covers the tips, so let's hit continue. The phone suddenly rang. I woke up in a hurry. The clock read 9 p.m.
しまった。
Damn it.
定時連絡の時間を寝過ごした。
I slept past the time I was supposed to report in. I picked up the receiver.
赤坂様、
Akasaka-sama.
外線からお電話が入っておりますが、おつなぎしてもよろしいでしょうか。
You have a call from an outside line. Shall I connect you?
ご同僚の加納様と申されております。
It's from a coworker named Kanu-sama. I knew it. I didn't call in, so they had phoned me.
すみません。つないでください。
Sorry. Please put them through.
かしこまりました。
Understood.
おつなぎしますので、一度受話器を置いてお待ちください。
I'll connect you, so please hang up the receiver for the time being. After I'd put down the receiver for a few seconds, the phone began to ring again.
はい、もしもし。
Yes, hello?
赤坂です。
This is Akasaka.
赤坂くん、
Akasaka-kun.
加納です。
This is Kano.
お疲れ様。
Good work out there.
定時連絡がなかったので、こちらからかけました。
You didn't call in for your regular report, so we called instead.
そちらの状況はどう？
What's your situation? Leaving the lecture for later, my senior coworker got straight to the point.
今日は、Hinamizawa村へ実島に行きました。
Today I went to the village proper.
観光客を装うことで、村長以下の何人かの主同盟の要人との接触に成功。
Under the guise of a tourist, I managed to establish contact with the mayor and several other core members of the Defense Alliance.
何も聞き出すには至りませんでしたが、好印象を得て、明日以降へのつなぎを作ることができました。
I wasn't able to ask them anything, but I left a good impression and was able to make a bridge for my investigation from tomorrow onwards.
そう。
I see.
なかなか手際がいいね。
Looks like things are going smoothly.
赤坂くんのどこか初々しい感じが、むしろ武器になったのかもしれないね。
Akasaka-kun, you seem rather naive sometimes, but that might have worked in your favor.
まずは上守備ってところかな。
I guess you made some good progress for now.
比較するほど経験がないので、上守備かはわかりませんが。
I don't have the experience to make a comparison, so I don't know if that's good or not.
とりあえず、今日のところは順調だと思います。
I think things went well for today, though.
県警での情報や地元警察の公安での情報と照らしてどう？
Did you find out anything from the prefectural or local offices?
鬼ヶ淵死守同盟は白っぽい？
Does it look as though the Onukafuchi Defense Alliance is unrelated to this incident? I still didn't know. I should have been able to say that immediately. I only had to say that, but for some reason, I hesitated.
まだ調査中ですので、なんとも。
I'm still investigating, so I don't know what to say yet.
そう。
I see.
なるべく早めにね。
Could you let us know as soon as possible?
分かってると思うけど、今夜が終われば、誘拐から丸4日が経過する。
I think you understand, but after tonight, it'll have been a full 4 days since the kidnapping happened.
いつが時間切れという明白な区切りはないけど、時間の経過は確実に我々の状況を不利にしていく。
They didn't set a time limit, but it's obvious that time is not on our side.
それは分かってるよね。
I think you know that.
ええ。
Yeah,
分かっています。
I know.
迅速に。だけれど、細心の注意で調査を続けます。
I'll investigate a little quicker, while still being careful about it.
うん。
Okay.
くれぐれも気をつけてね。
Be sure to look after yourself.
相手は暴力主義団体なんだから。
You're dealing with a violent organization here.
油断すれば危険もあり得るからね。
It might be dangerous to let your guard down.
危険が迫ったらすぐに連絡を。
If you feel that you're in any danger, contact me immediately.
その場合は地元公安に応援体制を入れられるようにするからね。
In that case, I can get the local public safety office prepared to help you.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
頑張ります。
I'll do my best.
他に赤坂くんの方から連絡はある？
Anything else to report? I reported several bits of supplementary information, and at the very end I had decided to ask.
そちらの調査の進展はどうですか？
How's the investigation going on your end?
こっちもみんな頑張ってるけど、なかなかはかどらないよ。
Everybody's doing their best here, but we're not making much progress.
何しろ、調べる団体が星の数だからね。
After all, the number of organizations we're investigating is vast.
だから、君の方の団体も白だと分かったらすぐに帰郷して、他の職員の応援に入ってもらいたいんだよ。
So if you find out the one you're investigating isn't clear, we'll have you return to Tokyo to assist some of the other officers.
室長は鬼ヶ淵も洗っとけって言ってるけど、俺は鬼ヶ淵なんかの反ダム住民団体なんかは今回の件全く無縁だと思ってるからね。
The chief is saying to dig up what you can on Onikafuchi, but I don't think a residential anti-dam protest group has any relation to the incident at hand.
職員一人を一団体調べさせるためだけに出張させるのはすごく痛いよ。
Sending somebody out just to investigate a single group makes me cringe, really. At this point, he was just complaining. He was telling me to stop taking time enjoying my trip. To finish up and get back quick.
なるべく早めにケリをつけるようにします。
I'll try and resolve this as soon as I can.
よろしくね。
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
じゃあ他に何もなければ切るよ。
Well then, if there's nothing else, I'm hanging up.
はい。
Okay.
特にありません。
That's all I have. As we were ending our call, he scolded me thoroughly for being late with my regular report. After that, I hung up the phone and sprawled out on the bed. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard anything from Ooshi. He was supposed to contact me about a time and place to meet with the Informant tonight. I thought about getting angry with Ooshi in retaliation for being scolded for forgetting my daily report. Come to think of it, though, Ooshi didn't really say anything other than that he was going to call tonight. Waiting for the phone call when you didn't know what time it was going to come was in itself rather difficult. Just when I thought that, the phone rang. I picked up the receiver in a hurry.
もしもし。
Hello?
これはびっくりしました。
Well, speak of the servant of Orishiro-sama, and he shall... Well, think of him in this case, and he shall appear. Well, this is a surprise.
赤坂さん、あなた受話器取るの早いですね。
Akasaka-san, you're pretty quick to answer the phone.
警官辞めても大企業の営業で十分飯が食えますよ。
Are you a regular user of dating chat lines or something?
まだ警官辞めた後のことなんか考えたこともありません。
I would never even try something seedy like that.
そこまで過剰に反応されると面白いな。
The way you overreact is rather... interesting.
しかしいけないな。因果な商売ですし、今から考えても遅くないですよ。
Wanna go to a place where you can have a little bit of lewd fun?
遠慮いたしますので、本題に入ってください、大石さん。
I'll pass. So could you please get to the point, Ooshi-san?
そうですか。
Really?
それは残念です。じゃあ老後の話は次の期では本題に。
Too bad. We'll leave it at for next time then. Well, I'll get to the point. Many of the executives in the Onikafuchi Defense Alliance had a lot of sway in the neighboring regions. Even in Okinomiya, there were a lot of people with relations in the village. That's why meeting in the Shishibone Market District, far from Okinomiya, was a matter of course.
赤坂さん、こっちこっち。
Akasaka-san, over here!
ちょっと迷いましたか。
Did you get a little lost?
北口からの方が遠回りだけど、道は分かりやすかったかもしれませんね。
Going from the north entrance might have been a bit of a detour, but it was easier to give directions from there.
いえ、遅れて申し訳ありませんでした。
No, I'm sorry for being late.
夕飯はもう食べちゃいました。
Did you eat dinner already?
ええ。
Yeah,
済ませてあります。
I already did.
じゃあ、お酒の飲めるお店に行きましょうか。
Well then, shall we go to a place where we can get a drink?
洋酒派、
Do you prefer Western alcohol?
日本酒派、
Or maybe sake?
女の子のいる店といない店はどっちがいいですかね。
Would you prefer a place with or without women?
お構いなく。
Don't worry about it.
勤務中は飲みませんので。
I don't drink while I'm on the job. That's very responsible of you, Akasaka. Hearing that, the man that Ooshi had brought along bent backwards as he guffawed, clapping Ooshi on the shoulder.
ねえ
See?
初々しい人でしょ
Isn't he just adorable?
その分ちょっぴりサービスしてあげてくださいよ。
In exchange, can you give him a bit extra?
あのお金は全部彼のお財布から出てるんですからね。
That money all came from this guy's wallet, you know. The man that Ooshi had brought seemed almost like a ticket scalper or a bookie. Even his appearance was dubious. The informant grinned deviously.
おい、坊主。
Hey, boy.
お前、旦那にいくら渡した？
How much did you give this guy?
だいぶ途中でつまみ食いされてんぞ。
Looks like there was quite a bit skimmed off the top, you know.
大石氏への仲介手数料も含めていますから。それ
Ooshi's,
も含んだ上です。
Ooshi's handling fee was included, so I took that into account. It seemed the informant had expected a more extravagant reaction on my part. When I responded matter-of-factly, he realized that I was an entirely different type of person than he was. But rather than putting a distance between us, it seemed that I had piqued his interest.
だから言ったでしょ
I said it, didn't I?
真面目な人なんです。
He's the serious type.
でもね、赤坂さん。
But do you see, Akasaka-san?
私たちのような職種の人間は豊富な社会経験がとても武器になるんですよ。
People in a line of work like ours can really use their wealth of experience to their advantage.
女の子がいてお酒が飲めるお店での経験がどう武器になるか疑問です。
I'm wondering exactly how the experience of drinking in a bar with women would work to my advantage. The informant, unable to contain himself, clutched at his stomach as he guffawed, heedless of the people watching.
いや、もう。
Oh, Lottie!
赤坂さんはいちいち察しがいいな。
Akasaka-san, you really can judge people.
よっ、さすが高学歴。
That's what an education does for you.
大石さん、
Ooshi-san,
あなたどこかで飲んできましたね。
you've been drinking somewhere, haven't you?
酔っ払ってます。
Are you drunk?
オフタイムに飲んで何が悪いんですか？
What's wrong with drinking when I'm off duty? You know, I was kind of thinking he did seem a bit happier than usual.
あなたは勤務中でも私はオフ。
Even if you're working, I'm not.
オフ。
Ooshi, who was the sort that fool around to begin with, was in such a good mood I couldn't figure out a way to deal with him. Completely different than me, who had come worried about getting every bit of information I could. Ooshi-san, after taking so much money, you were supposed to get me information worth at least as much. I thought this, but then realized I was getting my information from the informant, so it didn't matter how drunk Ooshi was. It was nothing I could complain about, but I still felt slightly riled up. Ooshi and the informant, it was no doubt a fake name, but he introduced himself as Sato, led the way deeper and deeper into the back streets of the market district. Even though the market was bustling, a couple of turns off the main street and you were in a desolate alleyway. Ooshi started climbing a set of stairs on the side of a seedy building. There wasn't any sort of signage, so I couldn't tell if the place was open or if it was even a store at all.
安心してください。
Don't worry,
怪しい店じゃありませんよ。
this isn't a dubious place. Those words, coming from Ooshi's mouth, had absolutely no credibility. Beyond the door was thankfully a typical Mah-jong parlor. I recognized this place. I was relieved that it wasn't the sort of suspicious place I had to be on my guard about.
はい、いらっしゃい。
Welcome, welcome.
あら、大石さん、お久しぶり。
Oh, Ooshi-san, it's been a while.
こっち入ります？
Want to join? Want to join in?
すぐ開きますよ。
There'll be a free spot soon.
いいえ。今日はセットですからいいです。
No, no, I'm here with a group today, so it's fine.
お、待たせましたね。
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. Mah-jong is a game played before people. It seems that a middle-aged man who was going to be our fourth had already arrived and was waiting for us.
遅えぞクラウド。
You're late, Kurado.
俺はもう帰ろうと思ってたんだから。
I was just thinking of going home. Ooshi made an excuse for why he had taken so long. Eventually, realizing I was a new face, the other man grew interested.
彼は赤坂さん。
That's Akasaka-san.
東京からはるばる出張されてきた将来有望な新人さんです。
He's a rookie who came all the way from Tokyo on assignment. They have high hopes for him.
坊主。
Boy,
お前麻雀はできんのか？
can you play Mah-jong?
まあ、学生時代に
Well,
そこそこに。
I played a bit when I was still a student. Sato and the old man cackled in unison. Their plot to sucker me out of my money was painfully obvious.
緊張続きの出張で疲れておいでだろうと思いましてね。
Shame on me for assuming that it'd be straightforward, getting the information we need out of the informant. Oh no. You guys are like leeches. You're gonna suck me dry first. I thought you'd be a bit tired from your assignment leaving you on edge all the time.
一つ今夜は心の選択でもして差し上げましょうかと思いまして。
So I thought I'd give you a night to cleanse your spirit.
今更野暮なことを聞きますが、私たち警察官ですよね。
I know asking us now might be stupid, but we're all police, aren't we?
まあそれはいい子なしで。
Well, let's not talk about that.
なーに、実際にはかけるわけじゃありませんよ。
Loosen up a bit. We won't actually gamble anything.
この後いいお店に遊びに行くときに誰が全員分を払うのか決めるだけですって。
We're just deciding who's going to pay for everyone at a very nice place afterward.
遊びに行く？
Go and play?
どんな店に遊びに行くんですか？
And what kind of place would you be doing that? I'm pretty sure I know what he's gonna say. Without reservation, the three of them started suggesting places like cabarets, high-class clubs, and even brothels. At the very least, they were the type of places that you couldn't go to with money that was just for funsies.
私のお金は先日、大石さんに根こそぎ預けて、支払いは不可能ですし、仕事の都合があるので、長居はできないのですが。
Ooshi-san took all my money the other day, and I also have work to do, so I can't stay for long.
じゃあ坊主が勝てばいいじゃねえかよ。
And all you have to do is win.
おめえが勝ったらこの雀荘の支払いはなしで、クラウドに仕事の話でも何でもすればいい。
If you win, then you won't have to pay for this table, and you can talk to Kurado about work or whatever. No matter what happened, it seemed like they were intent on playing Mah-jong for free. I would have to fasten my resolve a bit. If I was going to be underestimated like this forever, it was going to get in the way of my work.
わかりました。
I understand.
では、少しだけお付き合いします。
Then, I'll play with you guys for just a bit.
私が勝ったら、アフターの遊びは一切なしで、すぐに仕事の話に入ってもらいますからね。
If I win, you guys don't get any of the money or get to go to any of those dirty places, and we talk about work right away. Yeah, yeah!
いいですとも。
Bring it on.
俺が勝ったらフラワーのブルーマーメイドに直行だからね。
If I win, we're head straight to the Blue Mermaid on Flower Road. Yeah, well, that sounds boring. I suggest we go to the Green Mermaid On Stone Road.
おやっさんも好きだな。
This old Lek here likes that place too. And that's double the reason to go to the Green Mermaid instead. So you can't go to the blue one.
私はもちろん馴染みの店をはしごしまくりですよ。
Of course, we're going to hop between all the places where they keep the girls coming.
あけみちゃん。佐藤さんはどうします？
What about you, Sato-san?
私は静かに飲めるお店でいいですよ。
I prefer a place where we can drink quietly.
静かにバニーさんとでしょ？
Like a nice place with a bunny girl?
この間飲みに行った時、あんたバニーさんの尻尾を引っこ抜いちゃったでしょ。
The last time we went drinking, you pulled the tail right off that bunny girl, didn't you?
あれ結局弁償だったの？
Didn't you end up having to pay for that? That poor, poor bunny girl.
マスターに縫製代とか言われて一本ドンペリ開けられたな。
The owner started a bottle of Dom Perignon on my tab and called it a tailoring fee. What a lively table this was. I could tell the other customers were glaring at us while we loudly continued our crude conversation. Speaking of which, the fact that they assumed I was the same was a bit disheartening. Ooshi had taken all the money I brought, so everything I had left was out of my own pocket. I don't think a leech discriminates which wallet it sucks money out of, my friend. In addition, there wasn't that much left of that either. Every last drop it will suck! If I kept on hanging around him like this, through his goading, my wallet would disappear into the night. I had to somehow win and return the conversation to my job. But these people, no matter how you looked at it, were pretty good. Sorry, Yukie. Let our four-way brawl begin.
そんじゃこれでリーチっと。
Well then, I'll just call Richi here. Well, the old man and Sato probably won't fall for this silly Richi. I wonder if Akasaka-kun will spit out what I need. So we're checking this out from your perspective, huh? Not gonna lie, being inside your head sounds like a scary prospect.
クラウドのリーチなんざどうせこの辺だろ？
At any rate, Kurado's hand is probably holding something like that, huh?
この辺なら通るだろ。
In that case, this one ought to go through.
そりゃ
There! Ho-ho! The old man's pretty good. He's quietly trying to use one of my safe tiles to complete his hand, isn't he? It seems that Akasaka-kun has at least learned the ropes when it comes to guarding against someone's Richi. But that will be his downfall.
どうした坊主？
What's wrong, boy?
サクッと切らねえかい。
Would you hurry up and discard?
よくわからなかったらクラウドと同じもんを切ってりゃ安全だぞ。
If you're not sure, anything that Kurado's already thrown away should be safe, no? Ooshi. Oh, oops. Where'd I get Ooshi from? Ooh, Akasaka-kun's really fretting over this one. It was glaringly obvious that he had a safe tile to discard, but he didn't want to throw it away because it would move him farther from completing his hand. They're so nice when they're young and innocent. Come on, hurry up and throw out the kicker. If you gave me the winning tile, we'd be headed to an establishment where I could do all sorts of licking and sucking. If he gives the old man his winning tile, we'd be headed straight to the place with maids and bloomers.
これは通りますか？
Try not to lick and suck the bloomers, man. This will go through, right? He looked up as he hesitantly threw out a tile that was... Oh, too bad.
おいおい、危ねえパイだぞ。
Hey now, that's a dangerous tile, you know.
クラウド、
Kurado, does that go through?
いい、通りますよ。
Yeah, it will. One of these days, if I'm feeling really bored and out of my mind and I have way too much free time on my hands, maybe, just maybe, I will make a compilation of all your laughs throughout these chapters of Ooshi. I'm willing to bet that I'll get at least a solid 2 minutes out of you. It seems this time you were lucky. But as long as the round kept going, I could still win off the draw. But after that, Akasaka-kun managed to luckily avoid throwing any bad tiles, and somehow the round managed to end without anybody completing a hand.
Tenpai.
Sato-san had keenly anticipated that 2 players were in Richi and had decided to play it safe. A cool-headed way of playing. Now, let's see. What kind of hand did Akasaka-kun have? When the round ends with nobody winning in Mah-jong, anybody in Tenpai has to show their hand. But if you're not in Tenpai, you had no obligation to reveal it. Your average beginner would normally show their hand even if they weren't in Tenpai, and start a commotion about how if this tile or that tile came, they would be in Tenpai. But he didn't. Being stingy? How'd you do, boy? Come on, show me. Sato-san reached over to flip the hand that Akasaka-kun had casually placed face down. What the hell is this? He was nowhere near Tenpai. Was Akasaka-kun totally bad at this after all? You know, I think this is the first time I ever heard you utter a confused laugh. It's oddly refreshing, actually. Right then, as the old man compared the tiles from Akasaka-kun's hand to the discard pool, a puzzled expression crossed his face. Boy. You were in Tenpai right around here, weren't you? Why'd you break your hand?
マンズの高いあたりが急に高騰しましたので、抑えました。
The higher Manzu tiles suddenly got more valuable, so I held them back.
大石さんのリーチに対して安全性が高まったのにです。
Even though the chance they were safe tiles had increased with respect to Ooshi-san's Richi.
筋でさばけば無難なのに、わざわざ抑えた方がいる。
It would have been safer to read the discards, but there was a player who went out of their way to keep the tiles out of play.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
クラウドのテンパイなど鼻から論外っていうわけか
So Kurado's Tenpai was no good from the start, in other words.
相当高度な引っ掛けでなければ、私の宝珠を期待したぬるめの手かと思って。
If it wasn't such a high-level trap, I would have thought you were waiting for me to throw out the winning tile.
それよりも、ダマで張ったあなたの方が、とりあえずは問題でした。
But the more concerning thing is that you were in Tenpai and didn't say anything.
いつテンパイしたのに気づいた
When did you realize I was in Tenpai?
この辺りですか。
Around here.
4タイムで4連続で切ってますよね。
You threw out 4 tiles in a row immediately.
初めは食い替えかと思いましたが、私をチラチラ見ていたので、期待しているんだと気づきました。
At first, I thought you were just discarding redundant tiles, but I noticed you glancing over at me and realized you were waiting for something. Akasaka-kun. You.
赤坂さん、あんた麻雀始めてどのくらい
Akasaka-san, when did you first start playing Mah-jong?
高校から大学くらいまでの間しかやっていませんよ。
I never did, except in high school and university.
さあ、続けましょう。
Now, let's continue.
佐藤さんはテンパイしなかったから流れて、次は私ですね。
Since Sato-san wasn't in Tenpai and the round ended without a winner, then I'm next, right?
おや。
The next dealer. It seems like Akasaka-kun is really aware of how the game flows. We thought we were just going to eat him alive. But it looks like that isn't going to be so easy. I hope he eats you guys alive. Come on, Akasaka, put on a good show for me. Surprise me. He's got the face of a mastermind winner. Or a winning mastermind. Whichever you prefer. But I mean, seriously, look at that mug. He's got this. Ooshi-san, looks like you're going for the bamboo tiles. Should I put some in play? I like how he's holding that piece in such a way to where it looks like he's flipping me off with his middle finger. This boy. Kurado, don't back down. As long as I get 3 more good tiles. Sato-san, think you can do it? Damn it. I just forced you to go for a cheap Tanyo. Chi! A straight. Well, sorry. I'm going to pawn that tile. Whoa now. Going to call 3 of a kind after he declared a straight. Trying to override and interfere. Boy, you're getting pretty used to this. Oh no. I couldn't even compare to you guys, who've been playing since I was even born.
No.
That's game. Ron. Triplets, 2 red Dora, and 3 more Dora. I'm the dealer, so this will cost you quite a bit.
Akasaka-san, yaru na!
Akasaka-san, nice job. Now I'll have to get serious. Won't we? Well, can you get serious about handing over your points? I'm tired, so let's end this quickly. Akasaka-kun. This is somehow unreal. Before I could realize it, there was an ominous cold air emitting from beneath Akasaka-kun's feet. I didn't know you had ice dispensers hidden beneath your souls, Akasaka. Now, Blaze. I don't think I pronounced that correctly. Or was it Blase? The 2, 5, and 8 Manzus are laughing at you. Damn it! Boy, you! Kurado, finish it! You have to end the boy's turn as dealer. I hate to admit it, but that seems like the best option. There it is! Run! Simple straights, 1 Dora. Sorry, head bump. Wrong. Straight. Head bump? You damn brat. Brat? So you'd play that sloppily against a brat. Guess that means you're worse than a brat yourself. So interesting. Burn them real good, Akasaka. The way you guys call people things like brat and boy.
Akasaka-kun.
Akasaka-kun?
Akasaka-kun desu yo ne.
That is you, isn't it? It feels like you're a totally different person. I know! Something like that happened to me recently, where I was on the receiving end of such a thing. somebody I was talking to ended up turning into a totally different person in the middle of what I was doing with them. And it was kind of unsettling.
私をかもって今晩はいいお酒を飲むおつもりだったんでしょうが。
You thought that I, being a sucker, would let you drink some good booze tonight.
どうやら皆さんの当ては外れそうです。
Seems that you were a little off the mark.
No.
Wrong.
単品3色赤1ドラ1。
Triple straight, red Dora, and another Dora. Whoa! You actually did it!
だからあんたぬるいよ。
That's why I'm saying you guys are slacking.
いくらダマだからってこんなにぬるい三面なんだから読んでくれなくっちゃ。
No matter how you look at it, you have to be able to read such an obvious three-way weight. I have no idea how Mah-jong is played, but I can tell he's really kicking their asses. Attaboy, Akasaka. Akasaka-kun chuckled as he rested his chin in his hands. That pose was so fitting it was almost scary. Well, this bathroom looks awfully familiar. What is it with every bathroom in a public establishment looking exactly the same in this town? Hey, Corrado! This isn't what we discussed! What the hell said he was a naive sucker right for the picking?
Yeah. 誰でしょうね。
Who could it be?
おいさ、まずいよ。
Ooshi-san, this is bad.
このままじゃ負けるよ、マジで。
If he keeps going like this, we're seriously going to lose. Akasaka-kun, for you to make me get serious. Looks like you really want to be milked dry.
Pon.
Pawn.
Pon.
Pawn.
気前がいいですね。もう一回ポンです。
That sounds nice. One more time. Pon. Akasaka-kun was almost singing at this point. The tiles he had open were all pin tiles. You can't be serious. Are you really going for the flush?
Pon.
Pon.
坊主、正気か？
Boy, are you right in the head?
4つも晒したら、おめえパイが1つだけじゃねえかよ。
You've opened 4 sets. You only have 1 tile left, you know.
そうですね。
That's right.
知ってます？
Did you know?
短期待ちって一番読まれにくいらしいですよ。
Waiting on a single tile is the hardest thing to read.
バカかってめえ。
Are you an idiot?
そこまで染めて晒しといて、今更出ると思うんじゃねえ。
With that much of your hand revealed, you don't think we'd give you a tile you need, do you?
読めてますよ、赤坂さん。
I know what you're doing, Akasaka-san.
それ、均一でも本一でもないんでしょ。
That's not flush or half flush, is it?
4つポンした時点でトイトイは成立してますからね。
The fact that you called pawn 4 times means you're already in position for an all triplet hand.
あんた今、絶好の単独トップ。
Right now, you're far and away in the lead.
こいつは均一と見せかけてトイトイで食おうという挑発手でしょ。
You're trying to show a flush and goad us into giving you triplets, aren't you?
そう思うならピンズ切ってみます？
If that's what you think, want to try throwing out some pins?
大石さんの牌の左5つ。
The left 5 tiles in your hand, Ooshi-san.
さっきから切り損ねてるピンズですよね。
They're pin tiles you're reluctant to throw away, aren't they?
それを端から順に切ってみたらいいんじゃないですか？
Why don't you try discarding them in order from the left? You must be joking. Is he a Mah-jong god? If not, he had to be the main character of a manga or something. If only you knew what that something was. Actually, on second thought, maybe you shouldn't know, otherwise you might find yourself morbidly depressed. At that moment, the old man sent me a sign under the table. The message was simple and clear.
クラウ
Kurado,
ドやれ叩き潰せ
do it. Crush him.
こんな若い子に様は好きじゃないんですがね。
I don't like to cheat against kids like this.
あう
Idiot!
ここまで舐められて今さら引けるか
You're being disrespected like this. We can't pull back now.
もう知りませんよ。ではどうぞ。
I'm not responsible for what happens, you know? Go ahead.
行くぞ坊主
Here we go, boy.
リーチだ
Richi,
オープンで行くぞ
we'll go open.
ピンズの一数値待ちだ
I'm waiting for a 1, 4, or 7 of pins. Most likely, the tile that Akasaka-kun was waiting for was one of those tiles. With this, Akasaka-kun was no longer capable of winning the hand. When I drew from the wall, I switched out the tile that Akasaka-kun would draw. The tile that I would put in was the 1 pin. Akasaka! Now is a good time as any to channel Keiichi and put his cheating skills to good use. One of the tiles that the old man was waiting on. Akasaka-kun discarded it a little while ago, so there was no threat of it being the one he needed.
おい坊主の番だぜ
Come on, it's your turn, boy. I knew he was troubled that the tile he drew was the 1 pin. Of course, he couldn't discard it.
坊主
Boy,
分かってると思うがオープンリーチに振り込んだら100万払いだぜ
you must be aware, but if you discard into an open Richi, it's worth the limit, you know.
言われるまでもありませんよ。
You don't have to tell me that. The tile that came from Akasaka-kun's hand was an honor tile. Phew! Ain't that something? There's only one north wind tile left, isn't there? You were counting on a really rough wait, weren't you? But with this, Akasaka-kun's fate was decided.
カズ
Brat.
命拾いしたな
You're lucky you're safe.
だが手配は1名だ
But your hand has a single tile.
逃げきれなくなることもあるんじゃねえのか
You think you'll be able to run away the rest of this round?
やっぱりそういうことか。
So, it's going to be like that. Akasaka-kun glared at the old man with a discerning eye. This guy had pretty good instincts. Did he figure out we were cheating? Probably.
やめましょうよやっさん。赤坂君の方が2、3枚は上手です。
Stop this. Akasaka-kun is a step or two ahead of us.
バルここまで来てやめられるか次行け掴ませちまえ
Fool. You think we can stop after we've come this far? Next! Make him draw it! The next tile Akasaka-kun would draw in was the 7 pin. With that, it would be settled. No matter which one he discarded, he'd play right into the old man's hand. An unavoidable full payout. When I drew my tile, I sneakily swapped Akasaka-san's. Crash. What? Akasaka-kun suddenly sneezed, collapsing the wall of tiles in front of him.
おいおい何やってんだ
Hey, what are you doing?
すみません。ついくしゃみをした拍子に山を崩しちゃって。
Sorry, I accidentally knocked over the wall when I sneezed.
バップ払いですね。
There's a penalty for that, right?
上だから4000オールですか？
I'm the dealer, so 4,000 to everybody.
それとも、バップは積み棒に？
Or should I pay a deposit? Unable to hold back, I guffawed. Akasaka-kun, knowing he was going to be cornered a second time and unable to escape, He took the drastic measure of knocking over his own wall.
やるな、坊主。
You're good, boy.
役満払いをそういう手で防ぐとはな。
To get away from a full payout like that.
大石さんもそんな見え見えの積み込みは勘弁してください。
Ooshi-san, could you not bother putting me in such an obvious trap?
これが馬場なら今ので卓をひっくり返してたところですよ。
If we were at Baba, this would have been the point where I flipped the table.
いえいえいえいえいえいえ。すみません、すみません。
Oh, no. Sorry.
あなたを侮っていましたよ。
I underestimated you.
あなたどうしてお強いじゃないです
For
か。
some reason, you're really good, aren't you? It's almost like he hustled you.
正直に話さんかい。
Answer me honestly.
若い頃はだいぶ慣らしたんだろ。
You got a lot of experience when you were younger, didn't you?
早稲田高田の馬場あたりでだいぶ遊ばせてもらいました。
I played quite a bit around Waseda and Takada no Baba.
ちょっと勝ちまくりすぎて馴染みの店に出禁を食らいました。
The place I frequented banned me for winning too much. Well, I'd say that's a badge of honor, winning so damn much that you were banned from playing.
今の家内にだいぶ怒られて足を洗ったんです。
I made the woman who would become my wife pretty angry, so I washed my hands of it all.
勝ちまくりすぎて。
Raise the stakes too high?
あんた当時はどのくらいの勝率でやってたの？
How much were you playing for at the time?
メンツにもよりましたが、歌舞伎町あたりで打つときはほぼ負けなしでした。
Depends on who I was playing with, but I had an almost perfect record playing in Kabukicho.
特に相手があれ系の人のときは命かかってましたからね。
Especially since when I played against a certain crowd, my life was on the line. 20 times! What kind of stakes were those? Did you have Yakuza at your table? I would say probably. Or pro baseball players? Are pro baseball players lethal to play Mah-jong against?
なんだ
What's this?
クラウド
Kurado!
このタク
You buffoon!
お前どっからこんなプロ雀士みたいなの引っ張ってきたんだ。
Where'd you pull this guy from? He's practically a professional.
もうやめだやめ。
I give up.
ああもう。
Jeez.
坊主、おめえの勝ちだ。
Boy, it's your win.
降参。
I surrender.
ありがとうございます。光栄です。
Thank you very much. It was an honor.
いやいや。
Oh my.
しかし赤坂さん、あんた打つと性格変わるね。
Akasaka-san, your personality really changes when you play.
なんで就職なんかしたの？
Why do you even have a day job?
あんたならフリーで十分に飯食っていけるじゃない。
You'd have no problem living as a freelancer.
プロ雀士には腕と月の両方が必要なんですよ。
To be a pro Mahjong player, you need both talent and luck.
私には後者がありませんでしたから。
I didn't have anything like that supporting me.
好きなんてその時の運不運だろ。
Luck is luck.
あんたほどの腕があれば十分にいけると思うがな。
With somebody of your skill, I think you'd be able to make it pretty far.
波の月じゃダメなんですよ。
Normal luck doesn't cut it.
関したら3回に1回くらいはそのままカンドラが4つ乗ってここぞという時に狙ってリンシャンが引ける。
Calling a con and one time out of 3, you can aim to win on the extra draw with 4 Dora.
そのくらいじゃないと。
That kind of luck.
赤坂君、そんなのが頻繁にできたら、それはもう超能力者ですよ。
Akasaka-kun, if you can judge something like that, you're already bordering on the supernatural.
いえ、イカ様でも超能力でもなく、そのくらいの打ち手は結構いるんですよ。
No, there's plenty of people who can do that without cheating or superpowers.
新宿で知り合った泣くたびにドラが乗りまくる雀士なんか鬼のように強かったですし。
There was a person I met in Shinjuku who would get Doras every time he blinked. He was as strong as a demon.
横浜で打ったプロなんかは当たり前のように一発で引き当ててましたからね。
There was a pro I played with in Yokohama who would draw the tile he needed immediately after calling Richie like it was an everyday thing.
私にはああいう月がないんです。
I don't have that kind of luck. What type of folks were those? They weren't named Ryu or Satoshi by any chance. Heh, Satoshi.
というわけで、総合トップは私でよろしいですね。
Well then, is it alright if I'm declared the overall winner then?
へいへいへい。
Yeah, yeah.
乾杯でございますよ。
We totally lost.
うん。
Your beans. Spill them all to me.
負けた。
I lost.
久しぶりに大負けだ。
It's been a while since I lost this big.
しかし打ってる時の坊主気合入ってたな。
Still, when you were playing boy, you were pretty into it.
結構怖かったぜ。
It was kind of scary.
よく言われます。
I hear that a lot.
自分ではそんなに目つき変えてるつもりはないんですが
I
ね。
don't mean to change gears like that, though.
そんなに怖い目になってましたか？
Did I really look that scary? Scary is not what I would describe you as when in those CG artworks. Yup. Then you're all cowards. Actually, maybe I should present them with a CG of me on during Chapter 2 in her psychotic moments. That should give them some good nightmare fuel. The three of us nod empathetically in agreement. So that was Akasaka-kun, the Mah-jong prodigy. Before he goes home from his assignment, maybe I could have him go play at a high-stakes table in my place. Good luck. But it's not good to get greedy.
じゃあ仕方ないや。
Well then, nothing for it.
約束です。
It was a promise.
夜の学習会はこれでお開きにしましょう。
We'll break up our little late-night study group right now.
申し訳ありませんね、おやっさん。
Sorry about this, old man.
今夜はこれでお開きです。
That's it for tonight.
しゃあねえな。
Nothing you could do.
消えて寝るわ。
I'm going home to sleep.
体力つけんと体が持たん。
My body won't last like this.
お仕事が大変なんですか？
Problems at work?
ああ、おやっさんはHinamizawaダムの第一工区の監督さんなんです。
Oh, he's the foreman of the primary construction site at the Hinamizawa Dam. This old man is the dam foreman?
住民とは連日小競り合いをしてますからね。
He's butting heads with the residents every day.
しんどい商売ですよ。
It's a rough business.
来年あたり第二工区も任されちまうかもしれねえな。
Around next year, I might be in charge of the second site as well.
黒田さん、血圧上がりまくりって聞いたしよ。
I heard that Kuroda-san was pissing blood.
身が持たねえや。
He won't hold out much longer.
おやっさんなら大丈夫でしょう。
You'll be alright, old man.
あなた、見た目よりも面の皮厚めですしね。
Your skull is thicker than it looks. Well, unfortunately for him, it's not his thick skull that's gonna need to be, well, thick. It's basically all his joints.
俺だって仏じゃねえからな。
I'm not exactly a saint, you know. Well, from what I recall of how you generally treated people who worked from under you, I think you're right about that.
腹渡にくり返る時あるぞ。
There's times that just make my blood boil.
特に園崎のあの小娘は我慢がならん。
I especially can't stand dealing with that bratty daughter of Sonozaki's. Those sugar cubes must be really pissing you off.
あいつの顔面、いつか簡単には治らんくらいに歪ませたろって思ってる。
No, I think it was salt. I think one of these days I'm going to rearrange her face.
まあまあまあ。
Now.
でも給料はいいんでしょ？
At least the pay is good, right?
かなり破格の給金だって聞きましたよ。
I heard the wages were pretty exorbitant.
おっとりめえだ。
Of course they are.
あんなに世知がれえ職場で給料が安かったら誰も残らんよ。
If the pay was cheap, nobody would hang around that god-awful job.
あ、クラウド。警察はいつになったら村の人間全部追っ払ってくれるんだ。
Hey, Kurado, exactly when are the police going to tell all the villagers to shove off?
国から立ち退き命令とか出てるんだろ？
There'll be a notice of eviction from the government, right?
ねえ、どうなってるんでしょうね。
Maybe. I wonder what will happen. The old man, who identified himself as the foreman of the Hinamizawa Dam, spewed a few complaints until he felt better about it. then left quietly.
じゃ、行きましょう。
Well then, let's go.
あとは佐藤さんに任せますかね。
I'll leave the rest to Sato-san.
大石さんは帰られるんですか？
Ooshi-san, are you going home?
私が一緒でもお邪魔しちゃうだけでしょ。
If I'm here, I'll just be in the way, won't I?
それに佐藤さんの仕事を買ったのはあなたです。
Besides, I was the one who bought Sato-san's services. The one who bought Sato-san's services was you.
私は対価を払ってませんからね。
I didn't pay for my share. Ooshi-san was kind of sketchy, but he was strangely conscientious about some things. I felt quite a bit of a gap between myself and Ooshi's generation from that part of him I didn't comprehend.
じゃあ坊主。
Then, boy.
いや、ジャンシ様にもう坊主なんて言えねえな。
No, I can't call Mr. Mah-jong here boy no more.
赤坂くんでよかったっけ？
Is Akasaka-kun all right with you?
はい。
Yes.
じゃあ赤坂くん。
Then, Akasaka-kun.
行こうか。
Shall we go?
では赤坂さん。
Well then, Akasaka-san.
また。
Later.
何か困ったことがあったらいつでも頼りに来てくださいね。
If you're having any trouble, you can count on me anytime.
大石さんにお支払いできるような対価はもう持ってませんよ。
I don't have more money to pay you, you know that?
んじゃ、今度の勝負で少し手加減してもらえたらチャラにしますよ。
Okay. If you go easy on me, the next time we'll be even. Ooshi seemingly still not having had his fill of playing around, but without overstaying his welcome, disappeared into the night. Good boy, Akasaka, putting these guys in their place. I'm proud of you. So that was the old man of the... So that old man was the foreman, huh? I know I'm gonna be... I know this will be cutting things a bit short, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and end things here. Because I think that... I'm gonna make a prediction here, but I think that the next episode will be a similar length to this one, if not at least a couple hours long. I could be wrong, but yeah. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Higurashi When They Cry Chapter 4. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I guess we'll figure out what the informant has to what information the informant has to give to us in the next episode. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Take care.